Hello, hello. Back again. Third day in a row. It's kind of a bar, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna rhyme, but I'm not that fly. Hey, I'm so goated. I'm so goated. Anyways, welcome back to another Tier List Thursday. More Guilty Gear XRD. Is there anything else going on that I wanted to say? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's everything, really. Just welcome back. We're gonna hopefully gonna finish up XRD tonight. Let me see how many songs I have left. It's a good amount still. 7, 14, 21, 28, 31. 31 songs. Can we do it all? I don't know. I think I can at least get through Rev. Hopefully. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Hey, I had my thing queued up already. First time for everything. You don't have to sit on a blank screen while I change things around. I really need to just get like a little thing to retain attention. I don't know. Maybe a GIF of something. I don't know what a good GIF would be. A GIF of Makoto Nijima from Persona 5 dancing. In Persona 5 dancing. I don't know. But anyways, without further ado, we rank the next song on the chopping block is High Voltage, which actually is not in the YouTube playlist. So I'm listening on Spotify, which you'll be able to hear through my desktop thing, but you won't be able to see the thing. Or whatever. I'm also gonna get through it pretty quickly, because I don't know what High Voltage was used for in XRD, but it wasn't like, it's not a character theme and it doesn't have lyrics, so it's not gonna have a lot to it. Oh, it's only 2:30. Hold on. I'm actually going to look up what was High Voltage used for while it's playing. High Voltage used for Guilty Gear XRD. Shut up. High Voltage. I can't tell. This is a soundtrack on the wiki. Let's see. Well. Hello? The wiki's breaking my computer. Low-key. I'm getting off of that. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's a character select theme. Or maybe it's something in the like. It sounds kind of like a menu theme or character select theme. I think in Rev 2 it was Django that was all the menu themes, which is not on this tier list. So RIP. But I don't know, maybe this was the character select and sign, and for some reason we have 2 character selects, but not all of them. As far as a character select theme, I'm just gonna assume it's a character select theme, and as far as character select themes go, it's pretty good. Can't hate. Certainly is reminiscent of Hunt a Soul, you know, kind of repetitive in nature. Yeah, I think I've heard what I need to from it. I think I've heard what I need to. So I think it's gonna go in B, below Push a Bush. I think that's a good spot for high voltage. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong and silly. So now we get into the actual meat and potatoes, which are the vocal tracks. We have ranked vocal tracks before on this tier list. Technically, Kill Dog is a Sacrifice to Dog might possibly be a vocal track. Technically, where is it? That's not it. Where's Order Soul? Oh, Order Soul. Where are you? I've completely forgotten where I've ranked Order Soul. I thought it was around here. It was around here. I'm just an idiot. An idiot. Get Down to Business. Technically another vocal track. And Worthless is the Sun Above Clouds is not even technically. It just is a vocal track. But Heavy Day is the first vocal track sung by Naoki, who anyone even slightly familiar with the Guilty Gear soundtrack will know, as he has become the default singer for pretty much all of the rest of the vocal tracks in the series, including a majority of the vocal tracks in Strive. So let's hear how his debut went with Heavy Day. Right away, I really like this intro, especially with the kind of like drums that I can't describe it, but it sounds like they're on a radio, you know? Put that down there. And I think if there's one thing that the Excerpt songs, especially the songs in Sign, do really well, it's the vocal tracks, that is. It's having these extremely just catchy choruses. For example, you're ready back to back! That drop is so catchy. And I'm just now noticing this for the first time, but this is dual recorded. Naoki's in that little chorus section. There's one track of Naoki that's singing a little lower, and there's one track that's singing a little higher. I like that. That's a cool effect. I hadn't even like really honed in on that, but it sounds really good. Yeah. Knocking on the door, oh, the chance to God, I'm turning back to back. I don't even know the lyrics to the song. I should be looking at a lyrics video, but whatever. I don't care. Not knowing the lyrics makes these songs sound better. Like, knowing the lyrics just kind of ruined some of the songs for me. And then it kind of circles around into loving them again, because the silly lyrics are just a part of all the songs, you know? You just kind of gotta accept that these were written in Japanese by Japanese people who don't really speak English, and that when they translate it to English, some things are gonna sound a little silly. You know? That's just one of the things you gotta accept. I like this bridge section. And it also has the thing I was talking about where there's like a track of Naoki singing lower and a track of Naoki singing higher. Now, very Queen, which makes sense considering from the beginning of the series, it's been inspired by Queen. I mean, Soul Bad Guy, the bad guy in his name comes from Freddie Mercury's nickname, Mr. Bad Guy, and his real name, Frederick Bulsara, I think that is just straight up Freddie Mercury's real name. So, this has always been a very Queen-inspired series, which makes sense. Queen is like, I'm not going to say strangely, that's probably the wrong term, but they are pretty popular in Japan. Surprisingly, that would be the correct term. They are surprisingly popular in Japan. Anyways, yeah, Heavy Day. Heavy Day is definitely an S tier. I don't think it quite cracks Bullshit Blazing. I have pretty high standards for my vocal tracks getting into Bullshit Blazing, but Heavy Day definitely makes it up here. It's a fantastic song. I'm gonna separate all the Writhe and Pains because I can, because arbitrary, I don't know. It's been so long since I'll put it here. Actually, I'll put it here. I would rather listen to this version of Holy Orders over Heavy Day. Or I would rather listen to Heavy Day over this version of Holy Orders. I think Give Me a Break still manages to get past it, though. So next off is Dice. Let's hear it. I'm pretty sure this is the heaviest track in Sign, if I remember correctly. I really like this bit right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, get back that dice. That just rolls so well. That's such a good little bit. Me to tell me why I just can't lose my pride all over nothing. Dice is definitely one of those songs that's like grown on me a lot as I've listened to the soundtrack more and more, because I used to think it was like one of the worst vocal tracks in the series, but as I've listened to it more, it's just really grown on me. A lot. And now I think it's pretty good. It probably still doesn't stack up to like the best vocal tracks, but it is a very good song. And this is why I have to have like such high standards with the vocal tracks, because I really like the vocal tracks. There's some people I've seen who say they don't care for the vocal tracks, as opposed to the instrumental tracks, which, you know, is fair. I'm sure those people either like grew up with some of the instrumental tracks or just prefer instrumental stuff in video games, which is a fair stance to have, but personally I love it. And I say that as somebody who wasn't even really into vocal tracks prior to getting into Guilty Gear. I liked the vocal track, or some of the vocal tracks from Metal Gear Rising, but like I wasn't a Sonic guy. I got into Sonic after I got into Guilty Gear, because of Shattered Generations, which is a fantastic game and you should play it if you haven't. And I don't know, Guilty Gear just kind of convinced me to really love vocal tracks in video games. Part my heart! No! I just can't lose my pride all over nothing. I have no idea what he just said, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I'm sure somebody does. There should be teams dedicated to just deciphering all the Naokiisms, I swear. Like, I cannot understand a word he says sometimes. Which, again, he's a Japanese guy, English is not his first language, I'm not gonna, like, hold him to it. But, man, man, I wish I could understand him a little bit better sometimes. But Dice, I think Dice is going to be a solid A+. Like I said, it has definitely grown on me a lot over time. As a matter of fact, I would put it top of A+, but I don't think it quite gets into S. I don't think it quite makes it. So next off is Shotgun and Head. Let's hear it. I like this guitar a bit. I like that riff. That's a good, like, kind of bluesy riff. No way! No way! Watch out. Shotgun and Head is another example of a song that's really grown on me over time. Really, all the Excerpt songs have kind of grown on me a lot, because, I'll admit it, I'm a striver. I started with Strive. So I was like, man, all these Strive songs peak. This Excerpt trash could never live up to Strive. And now I've kind of reversed my opinion, and now I kind of think Excerpt has the better soundtrack. I think I've mentioned that on the last stream I did. The last two List Thursday, that Excerpt is my favorite soundtrack, and it is. And yeah, Excerpt vinyl win. I would love an Excerpt because I've got the Strive vinyl, and I've ordered the Missing Link vinyl. So I would love like a Strive Volume 2 vinyl that has like all the DLC characters, and I would love an Excerpt vinyl, and I guess an XX vinyl. I guess. This is just a good solo. Again, very bluesy. The Shotgun and Head in general is definitely like combining the Guilty Gear style with like classic rock sensibilities, you know? Shotgun in head. Hey. Shotgun in head. Shotgun in head. And, you know, just gotta flex, you know, end it with style, you know, gotta get the style points. And Shotgun in Head, very good one. I don't think it's quite as good as Dice, but it's definitely up here. Where'd it go? Yeah. I think here in A+ is a good spot for Shotgun in Head. Very good song. Very good song. Next off is Lily. Lily's is the first of our softer tracks. XRD has a lot of like kind of soft tracks, which I really like the soft tracks. They're nice pace breakers from the non-stop metal. I wasn't done talking yet. Shut up. And I forgot my place. They're nice pace breakers from like the non-stop hard rock metal vibe of the game, you know? Especially for the vocal tracks, it's a nice little pace breaker. And I like them. I like them a lot. So let's see how Lily stacks up.
Lily, not change the beat.
The sky is not the same no more today. There is no turning back.
Lily, not change the beat.
I really hope that my voice isn't delayed or that my voice isn't ahead of the thing. I would look really stupid because I'm singing along. Because these are catchy songs.
But no one's gonna read them out again.
Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. This one has a really good hook. And if I remember correctly, this was also used like when Elfelt was getting taken by the Universal Will, and it was, you know, pretty emotional. And I like it. You know, it's kind of a nice little like kind of a breakup song, love song type deal. Yeah, I'm not able to really tell. Again, I've not like read through any of the lyrics for the XR tracks. I've only really read through the lyrics for the Strive tracks, and even then, it's only for the character themes. I haven't read through whatever the Heaven song is, and what are the Strive? What are the names of them? Name of Heaven and Rock Hard Maniac and Talk About You. Those are the ones I haven't read through.
They changed the cold inside. Really, you never change. They all want a brand new box.
And I love the acoustic guitar work on this one too. Guilty Gear it does not utilize the acoustic guitar enough, in my opinion, because every track that has an acoustic guitar on it goes crazy. So like they really need to use it more.
For your heart may become rusty. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Don't stand there in this heat. Your soul is drying out.
You don't need to wait for us.
What is there to say? Everything's too late, and we all accept it that way, so be it. Time marches on. Really?
Yeah, and And I mentioned earlier that Shotgun and Head was kind of like classic rock sensibilities. This is almost like a ballad, you know? It's like combining Guilty Gear with, like, I don't know, Roxy Music, or who else did a lot of ballads? Guns N' Roses ballad. That's probably the most apt comparison, is like Sweet Child of Mine, or whatever other ballads Guns N' Roses did. You can tell I'm not a huge Guns N' Roses fan. I listen to them, but I'm not like super into them. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a 10-hour shift today, so I am wiped out, let me tell you. But that does not stop the Tier List Thursday. That will never stop the Tier List Thursday. You can put me on a 12-hour shift for all I care. I will be sitting right here in my office chair, ranking arbitrary things for you, the 3 people who consistently watch these VODs. So, next off, Lily. Where does it go? I really like Lily. I think Lily's a pretty easy spot for S tier. The question is, where in S tier? I would say it's definitely better than Right on Time. It's definitely better than the original. Is it better than Call Shot? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I'm looking at things that are above Call Shot. I think it should go here. I think Lily definitely... I think that's a good spot for Lily. It's a good song. It's very catchy, you know, the "Oh, please don't wait for me, darling." As catchy. Catchy. And like I said, acoustic guitar, it goes crazy. They should use it more. Next off, ooh, character theme? Not a character theme? It's up for debate. But Ride the Fire, the theme of the Dragon install. Let's hear it. And of course, that intro is iconic, you know? Like, that is the oh shit, the soul is meter dumping to kill me, or to do the true combo of Dragon install into death. Classic. To another kind of steel, that's what I am. Light the fire, born to another kind. And the Ready Org, you know, that's classic right there. That's OD. And you can tell based off the views. I haven't been really looking at the views, but this has nearly 2 million. I would bet this is close for like 750k. I bet Birthday Train is probably a little less than that. Oh, you can't even see the views on my thing, so I have it cropped a little bit. Oh well. Whatever. Light the fire on to another kind. I mean, and you know, this is just like, it's so fast, you know, and it's got such a good beat. I love that about it. It like makes you want to just throw hands. This is Throw Hands, the song, you know. And I love this slow bit too. You know, it's like Soul is menacingly walking towards you in Dragon install form, ready to Tyrant Rave you. I don't even know if Soul can use Tyrant Rave in Dragon install. I don't play XRD. the fire. Guns and steel, that's what I am. Born to another kind. Here I go, ready on. You know, and like, if there was ever like a full-on live concert that was just all the music of Guilty Gear, Ride the Fire would definitely be the song they play after the fake last song, you know? Because you know how concerts have like the fake last song and then everybody exits the stage and goes to touch the wall and then the crowd claps and they all come back and the crowd cheers and then they play like a couple final songs. Ride the Fire would be the song they come back on. Like, absolutely would be the song they come back on. So where does it go? Definitely in Bullshit Blazing, 100% of the way. And honest, if I'm being honest, I think it makes it up here next to Jack and Dandy. Ride the Fire is such a good song, you know? Absolute classic for a reason. And that actually bumps one of the Holy Orders out of top 5. We'll see if another one can stay, because I can tell you right now, at least Jack and Dandy and Ride the Fire are also gonna get bumped out of top 5, because I know 2 songs that I like more than them, off the top of my head. But you won't be seeing that until the Strive section. Ooh. Report back on the next Tier List Thursday. Ooh. You will follow and like and subscribe and do. Ooh. So next off, jeez Louise, this chair is squeaky. I should have gotten a better chair when I was buying an office chair for this setup. Whatever. Next off is Birthday Train. Going from one of the most intense tracks in the game to one of the least intense tracks in the game. Probably the least intense track in the game. I mean, Lily and Icarus and Coming Home aren't very intense either, but Birthday Train is just silly. It's just silly. So let's hear it. You know, the Ramlethal Eats a Burger theme. Can't go wrong with it. Ooh, goodbye, Birthday Train. And you know, this is just like a kind of a fun, like I said, silly song. And it certainly doesn't bring a whole lot to the table, but in a weird way, by not bringing a lot to the table, it actually brings a whole lot to the table because it's just fun silliness. And I like fun silliness sometimes. And I'll tell you what, it's always hilarious when I get into a game in Strive and they're playing Birthday Train. I always dig it. And for what it's worth, in the place it's in the story, it's supposed to be like a very humanizing, almost nostalgic song for Ramlethal. I think it does a very good job of that. It definitely reminds me of a song like I would hear on the radio as a kid. Which I probably had a very different radio growing up than most people, because my parents kind of stuck to the classics. They didn't really put on anything new, especially my dad. So I probably had a much different radio, but it's still a nostalgic feeling nonetheless.
But I found it now.
really have much else to say about this one, to be honest. You know, it's just kind of a fun, silly song. And I like it. I like it. I like that little sting at the end too. The ding, 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 ding. I like that. I like when songs do that. I'm saying like a lot. I'm gonna have to stop saying that. Need to find better words. Expand my vocabulary. So Birthday Train. I think it's definitely an A tier, you know? Again, it doesn't do a lot that's crazy, but I don't think it needs to. I would say above Huron, below Dirty Drive. I think that's a good spot for it. Now, so next off is Big Blast Sonic, and fun fact, when I said that Heavy Day was the first vocal track, I actually lied. Big Blast Sonic was, because these 5 songs actually were not original to Guilty Gear XRD. They were in Guilty Gear Fast Edge. If you don't know what Guilty Gear Fast Edge is, it was a pachinko machine that was actually extremely lore relevant and directly set up the plot of XRD. So, thanks, Arxis. But all 5 of these songs were in Fast Edge before they were in XRD. And I guess they just brought them back in XRD because they were like, well, the American audience, at the very least, the Western audience had no chance of even playing the pachinko machine and enjoying these songs. So we may as well reuse them. Nobody will know. So let's hear them. See if they were worth reusing. Nope.
Get on to rock.
Oh, there it goes.
Get up to burst. Tell me the pride ever feel your desire.
And Big Blast Sonic has a really good opening. The Get Up to Rock, Get Up to Burn line is just a good one. It really rolls off the tongue quite well.
One day I noticed that my life was broken. It was not me who was controlling
This body, no!
I want to know what's really real to me before it vanishes like a wave. Get up to rock, get up to burst. Tell me the pride on me, the ways to make her.
You must have heard it.
Grasp the truth,
Hold the line.
like the beast, that's what this made to start with. You haven't heard it, girl. Don't be afraid to listen to your own heart.
Big Blast Sonic does my heart beat for you. Oh, it's I knew, not for you. Whatever. It's a good song. Either way, good song. I like it. I really wish I had more insightful analysis for these, but it's, I don't know, I struggle with getting analysis on vocal tracks because I just get caught up in the lyrics. It's also tough because it's like this isn't a first time reaction, you know. I like watching those like first time reactions and stuff on YouTube, but I swear sometimes those people just be like, they pause every 2 seconds and then rewind it. It's like, dude, you're gonna run out of song to rewind if you keep rewinding it. Chill. You know, they need to let it play out a little more. But I still like them. They usually give like some insightful analysis because normally the people who do them are like big music theory guys, and I don't know anything about theory, so that's how I learn about theory. And this is just a good guitar solo. And you can tell this wasn't from XRD because they aren't using that like weird high-tone guitar that they use on like all the instrumental tracks. And I like that because the high-tone guitar works sometimes, but it doesn't work when it's on literally every track. Which thankfully I think they don't use it as much in going forward in Rev. It's mainly a sign thing.
That truth is that you are the one being eaten. Don't need my answer to be written the book. Oh, I'm on to keep my thirst for what it's worth. No use in passion, not
Oh, get up to rock, get up to burn, get up to burn, must have heard.
grasp the truth, hold it high, trust the peace, that's how you're supposed to use it. You must have heard it go. Don't be afraid to look yourself in the eye.
Big dance on it, does my heart beat anew. Right, so that's Big Blast Sonic. Where's it gonna go? I think it's definitely another S here. I think it's pretty comparable to Heavy Day, but I don't think it's quite as good as Heavy Day. If I'm being honest, I think it's probably above Make Oneself, below Blue Water, Blue Sky. I think that's where I'd put it. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. So next off is Coming Home. Let's hear it. I really like this this little guitar riff too. It's a good riff. This is another one that's just like very nostalgic in a way. And this one's definitely built to be kind of nostalgic. It's literally called Coming Home. Hope you are not lonely. Are you crying? I'll be waiting for you there. No, this is like the bit in a movie. Like if this was a movie, this would be what would play when like the main love interest, or like you got your main guy and then you got your love interest, and it's like at the very end of the movie, and you think the love interest like left. You know, she went back to, I don't know, Cambodia or whatever. And the main guy's kind of stuck in LA, and then she just shows up and they like run and they embrace in like a hug that lasts for like 15 minutes. This is the song that plays during that scene. And then continues playing during the like, and then me and I don't know, what's a woman's name? Me and Milia Rage had 15 babies and went to live on a ranch in Montana, and it was awesome and cool. You know, during the like wrap up narrated by the main character. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I completely forgot what my point was. I'm just wrapped up in making this stupid scenario. Shut up. I'll get to you in a minute. Now, Coming Home. I think Coming Home goes into bullshit blazing. As kind of weird and out of pocket that scenario was that I made up for literally no reason. Coming Home, you just get the feeling of nostalgia, you know? And I like that feeling of nostalgia. I like it more than Suspicious Cook. But not as much as killing dogs as sacrifices to dogs. So next off is Storyteller. Now let's hear it. I love this intro. For a long, I think Storyteller was my longest running track I used in Strive. And then I started switching it up pretty much every time I played. I have a good time, that's what I keep on saying, till I lose my mind. And a lot of people say that Storyteller is the best vocal track from XRD. I disagree, but it is 100% a valid take to say that. It's not crazy. It's not crazy to think that. Or, that's not the quote. It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous to think that. Storyteller is a very good song. It's very catchy. And it's one of the few songs I actually remember what happened in the story mode when it was playing. It was when Faustin was showed up and fought the Bedman. Was he fighting Bedman? I think it was fighting Bedman. Guess cause you think you know me, don't try to change my mind. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Storyteller. Look around, right around. There's nothing left to die for. I like this bit too, but it's just got a good rhythm to it. Whoa, whoa. Don't ever let it fade out. Oh, Storyteller. Wow. And stay in the thing. Jeez Louise. It's Storyteller. What can I really say? It's gotta be up here. I'd say it's better than Pride and Glory. That's where I'd put it. So yeah, I guess that's my hot take right now. Ride the Fire is a better vocal track than Storyteller. That's probably not super hot because people also really love Ride the Fire, and deservedly so. But I just like it a little bit more than Storyteller, personally. Again, Storyteller's still sitting right up here, right among the best of the best. So obviously I don't hate it. So next up is Icarus. So here, and fun fact before I'll play it while I'm yapping. Fun fact about Icarus and Six Black Heaven's Guns. I have a Guilty Gear playlist on Spotify, obviously. Last night I was playing it while I was playing Neon White. And for the longest time, for almost a year, I didn't have Icarus or Six Black Heaven's Guns in it. And I don't know why. Because I like them. I never disliked them. And I just never had those songs in my playlist. And it's like, I was looking through the excerpt play because I was making like a general video game OST playlist. So I was looking through the excerpt OST to do that. And Icarus and Six Black Heaven's Guns weren't in it, weren't saved. It didn't show that they were in a playlist, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is it not in a playlist? And I looked, it's like, they just weren't in the playlist. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll put them in the playlist. So I did. Anyways, that's a long way of saying, they're good songs that I haven't listened to enough. Anyways, this is like a good kind of credit-y song, you know. Yeah, it serves its purpose. I think for softer songs, I prefer Coming Home and Lily, but you know, Icarus is certainly not bad by any means. I honestly think you'd be hard-pressed to find a Naoki vocal track that is below A tier.
No way to catch the moon, the palm. She knew it all, that it's a fleeting dream. My shadow melts into the night. If you cannot stop this pathetic time, bring back. For all I need is proof I live.
Take me to the end of the world.
It's a massive line of
That's just a really good hook, you know, to take me to the end of the world. That's just a good line.
take me outside of these walls, longing for a blue sky.
Even if my wings are I don't know what he's saying there. I have no clue what he's saying there. Oh well. Is what it is. Is what it is. What it is. What it is. And this solo definitely leaves a little to be desired, I'm not gonna lie.
Dusk of night descends upon me. Oh, please don't look. I won't be there for you no more.
Take me to outside of this world.
It's a mercy I'm begging. Oh, please.
Take me to the end of the world.
Longing for the sunshine, even if my wings may melt away.
Oh, it's Melt Away. At least right there. That I definitely heard Melt Away. Which makes sense, you know, it's about Icarus. Well, real-time discoveries being made about Icarus. Anyways, where will it rank? I think am I gonna say it's worse than Birthday Train? I don't think I could. I don't know. I think it may be worse than Birthday Train. I'm thinking about it, you know? I'm thinking about it. Is Take Me to the End of the World better than Goodbye Birthday Train? I think it may be. I think Birthday Train is better. Low key. Very low key, but low key. I think Icarus is going to go below Liquor Bar and Drunkard. Because I kind of have to put it there because I think Curtain Call is better. So, I have to put it at least there. I also think Liquor Bar and Drunkard better. So, yeah. Icarus in competition for being the worst Naoki track? Potentially? Maybe? I don't know. But hey, if the worst Naoki track is high A, that speaks to the quality of them. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. So next off is Six Black Heaven's Guns. The last song in Sign that predates Sign by I don't know how many years. We can do some live research on that. Live research on Guilty Gear Fast Edge. Let's see it. Oh, of course the first thing that came up was Guilty Gear Fast Edge Bridget. I should have known. I'm not clicking on that. I'm gonna go guiltygear.gg because the fandom, apparently fandom just crashes your computer now. It's like I was fighting for my computer's life when I was on fandom a little bit ago. Guilty Gear. Or wait, is it over here? Is it in spinoffs? Does it count under spinoffs? What is Pro Jumper Guilty Gear? Okay, I'm not. I gotta stay on track, kind of. By inserting money, blah blah blah, moving along. Okay, bad by random chance. So different enemies, other characters like Guilty Gear Plus. Where's the? What does this mean? Yes. Where is There's Izuna. They need to bring Izuna back. I already said that in my character tier list, but they need to bring Izuna back. Or Izuna. I think it's Izuna. I think Izuna's the correct way to say it. But where is... Rips from the mobile port of surfacing playable animation files from the game. While the full game is still unplayable in some audios, the majority of its contents are now available. True, but like, what was I even looking up? I was looking up the soundtrack, right? Okay, I'm just gonna look up Storyteller because I know that was on the... I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I've forgotten. So, yes, it was in Fast Edge. Wait, Dice was in Fast Edge? Am I tripping? Is one of the two stage themes, the other being Storyteller. Well, hold on. Well, I can't read that. Well, I could have sworn Icarus and like Six Black Heaven's Guns were. Icarus. Okay, so it's only in Sign. Okay, which ones? I could have sworn it was more than just Dice and Storyteller. Hold on, we're doing... Yeah, Coming Home was in Fast Edge. Okay. I know that there were 5, and I just kind of assumed that the last 5 were... is Big Blast Sonic? Okay. I'm doing live research on all this. I don't care about the sanctity of the stream anymore. Okay, so it's not Big Blast Sonic. Was it Heavy Day? Is Heavy Day actually the first vocal track? No, it was not. So 3. I've got 3 right now. Dice, whatever. I know 6 Black Heaven's Gun. Was it 6 Black Heaven's Gun and Shotgun and Head? It may have been those 2. It was the vocal thing. No, it wasn't. Okay, so Shotgun and Head. Shotgun and Head. Okay, so it was in Vast Edge. So there were 4. There was literally 4. Okay, hold on. I'm doing like crazy real-time research right now. Like, I just want to know this thing now. So it's Dice, it's Shotgun and Head. It's not Lily. I know it's not Lily. It's Coming Home and it's Storyteller. I guess it was just 4. I could have sworn 6 Black Heaven's Gun. Okay, whatever. I'm getting way off topic from the point of this stream. 6 Black Heaven's Guns. Let's see how it sounds and then rank it. I love that opening. It's a really good riff. I keep saying that, but you know they just keep making really good riffs. Six Black Heaven's Guns. I don't know. Whenever I hear 6 Black Heaven's Guns, I always think of Happy Chaos, because like his one super where he like summons the 2 mega guns and shoots you a bunch of times. You know, I don't know if that happened with any other strivers, any of us other dirty strivers, but that's what I think of when I hear of that one Happy Chaos super. Heaven's Guns. Give it up, you bastards. I like this like little marching beat sound, you know? It's good. Good stuff.
We got lost in the fog. How come around me? We got lost in the future. Blindly following the top down ahead.
Did you 6 black heavens guns? Six black heavens guns. Get. Shush, Johnny theme. So next up, that was 6 black heavens guns. The question is, where does it go? I think it's a solid A+ tier. I don't think it's quite as good as Shotgun and Head or Dice. Personally. I know a lot of people swear by 6 black heavens guns, like call it some of the best in the series, but it just never quite stuck the landing with me. And I don't know why that is. I never disliked it, but I never really liked it either. Maybe if I listen to it more, it'll grow on me, but as of right now, it's probably sitting around, probably right there is where I'd throw it. Still, very respectable spot. Can't hate on it. So anyways, I am going to do the Rev stuff, at least the Rev stuff. I may also just decide, hey, it's only 6 songs, I'll do the Rev 2 stuff. But we'll see what happens. I'll try and do the Rev 2 stuff. So, but before I do that, I am going to take a quick break to get a drink. Because my throat, I am feeling a bit parched, just a bit. So, I'll be right back. a glass of milk in my stomach. I have my plush of Drapion in my hand, which I don't really need. I just kind of like him. I just think he's silly. So he's also kind of floppy, but I guess there was no other way to make a Drapion plushie. But that's neither here nor there. Get out of here, Drapion. I wish I had a face cam so I could, like, do physical comedy, but whatever. I guess that's the next thing on my list to buy. I got a second monitor. Oh. I was using the bad mic setting that whole time. Silly me. It's a good thing I caught that before I started yapping about original bet. But yeah, I bought a second monitor a while ago now, so I guess that's the next streaming related purchase I have to make is a face cam. Which I don't know if I even really want to do a face cam. Because it's like, on the one hand, I want to do like physical comedy and stuff, but on the other hand, it's like, I don't know if I want to do a face reveal ever. Because, you know, there's some weirdos on the internet. Which, I mean, that's kind of a crazy thing to say for somebody with only 10 followers. I'm sure none of my 10 followers. As a matter of fact, I think like probably close to half my 10 followers. No, maybe a little less. Probably close to like a third of my 10 followers know me in real life, so it literally doesn't matter. But, I don't know. But now I'm just getting off topic again. Let's go on to the next one, which is Original Bet, the theme of the man who cannot fail. I like the cowbell in this song. And talking about cowbell always reminds me of that SNL skit with the Blue Oyster Cult song. Need more cowbell, need more cowbell. This song needs more cowbell, I'll tell you that much. I can barely hear it. I have to like pick it out. I like this bit. Yeah, it's a staple of Johnny themes to have the like really big kind of guitar moment where with the really long notes and bending of the strings. I really like that one, especially because the piano really is kind of understated, but it really helps carry the tune in that section. Is that bongos? Are they playing the bongos? Am I just hearing that for the first time? They're playing bongos on Original Bet? Is Original Bet goated? I already knew the answer to that one, by the way. Original Bet is goated. I like that bridge bit too. It's very like, this whole song is definitely one of those things. It feels like it would be played in an arena setting, you know, in an arena setting where, you know, the audience is cheering and clapping and there's fire spurting around the guitars as they play this section. There we go. Original bit. I think a pretty easy pick to make it into Bullshit Blazing. You know, this is kind of like Jack a Dandy. It's one that everybody glazes, and it's for good reason. I don't think it's quite as good as Does the Sheep Count the Sheep. I don't think it's quite as good as Quicksilver. I think Meet Again is better. I think it's better than Diva. I think it goes right there next to Meet Again. I think that is a good spot for it. So next off is Juno, the theme of Jacko. Kind of a bar, you know? Arxis was... people at Arxis are like, man, we've been waiting 15 years for somebody to say that that's a bar. Juno theme of Jacko, let's go. Let's hear it. And right away, I really like... I don't know what this is... instrument this is. It's like kind of a synthy... oh shoot, what's the name of it? A synthy... What's the name of it? Synthy bagpipes. Like a synthesized bagpipe. It's like a... And I guess there's precedent because Ramlethal has bagpipes in her theme, and obviously Jacko is Ramlethal's mother / sister / aunt / I don't even know. / grandmother. So there's precedent. That's what I was saying. I'm losing my train of thought tonight. I'm going crazy on the train of thought. So that's, I guess, why that's there. But it's a lot more prevalent in Juno because it plays a couple more times throughout the song. And I don't know. I really like it. I kind of wish they used it more in Perfection Can't Please Me. They used it a little bit, but not as much. And then Juno's definitely another like kind of happy-go-lucky type song, you know, similar to Bridget and May's themes. Like right here, it's like weirdly synthesized, you know. It doesn't sound like the bagpipes used in Ramlethal's theme. I'm doing the Guilty Gear music ranking. I don't know, unless your band has a song in Guilty Gear, in which case I'll get to it eventually. But I don't. This is all stuff from like the official games, you know what I mean? But I appreciate the message, and maybe I'll listen to it on my own time. Down, 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 down. Is that like, what is it? This kind of sounds like a music box. No. I'll maybe listen to it on my. Oh, no problem, man. Okay, that was. I'm glad I have. Yeah. So long. See you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad I set up my chat box so that I have evidence of that when I upload the VOD. That was weird. I've never had an interaction like that. But hey, that's engagement. We love engagement. So Juno, anyways, I'm way off topic. Jacko, Juno, Guilty Gear. I would say Juno definitely goes in. I'm thinking A+. I think Avshi, I think it's better than Avshi, I think. Probably here. I think that's a good spot for Juno. Really fun, upbeat kind of track. Very catchy. It's got a lot to it that I really enjoy. So that is where I would rank it. So next off is Bow Babble Nose. Bow Babble Noise. Bow Babble Nose. The jam theme, the new jam theme. Well, not new. New in the sense that it was new however many years ago. 4 years ago. That's probably just when it was uploaded. I think Strive was out 4 years ago. In whenever new in the sense it was new at one point in time. It's not really new anymore. So let's hear it. Yeah, this is a good example. Kind of, I talked about it a lot with the character tracks from Sign. This is a good example of kind of taking the ideas from Jam's previous theme and really just expanding upon them. You know, it has that same type of vibe where it's like metal with slight traditional Chinese influences. And it just really expands upon that and makes it better. At least in my opinion, makes it better. And turns it into like a much more fully fleshed out track. I really like this solo too. This is a good solo. And then I really like how at the end they added like the keys, because that wasn't at the beginning of the song. You know, just the song's just constantly evolving throughout. I think that's good stuff. You know, adds a lot to it. Ding 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 ding. And then it ends off with the gong. Classic. I think Babble Knows is up an A+. It is definitely a big improvement on Jam's other themes, in my opinion. And I think it manages to get up in here. It's better than Lady Fascination, at least. I think, yeah, right there. That's how I'm feeling. That is how I'm feeling. I think it's another high A+ tier for XRD. So next off is the tuner, the theme of Kum Hae-hyun. Kum Hae-hyun. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But whatever, let's hear it. And here's something to comment on right away. I like the kind of technological sounds in the background combined with the metal sounds in the foreground. It kind of is reflective of the character in the sense that the main playable character is a robot and it's being controlled by this girl, you know? And since you play as the robot, this kind of is more so the theme of the robot than the girl, even though I guess it's supposed to be the theme of both of them. And then, of course, it uses a lot of kind of boxy riffs, is one way to put it. Well, what am I trying to say? It just... I guess the only real way to describe it is watch Hae-hyun's instant kill from XRD, or from XRD. Hae-hyun was only in one game. Watch Hae-hyun's instant kill and watch the way she, like, tunes, and that's kind of how I imagine the guitar is being played, if that makes sense, you know? And it's reflective of the character in that sense. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just a lunatic. It's always a very distinct possibility. Put her down, well, and then I like this like little music box type noise, type sound, type beat in that section. It's a good way to kind of slow it down. And I like this chorus section. It's very catchy. Wow, wow, oh, that's in the next one. I may have looked like an idiot. Oh well. And this like pre-chorus section, I didn't comment on it before because I was commenting on the chorus, but I also really like the like little bass line they do. It's a good bass line. There it is. Oh, there's the tuner, and right away I think the tuner goes up into S tier. Definitely a track that's not talked about very often, but I think it's a very good track. I don't think it's quite as good as Call Shot though. I think just below Right on Time is a good spot for the tuner. And next off is Suki no Shihai, also known as the Moon's Domination, which, fun fact, is the first Naoki song character theme. Not the first vocal character theme, because that would go to either Kill Dog as a Sacrifice to Dog, the Order Soul one that I keep forgetting the name of, Get Down to Business, I remembered the name of it, or alternatively, if you don't like those, the Raven's other theme that I'm now forgetting the name of, but now I remembered it's Worthless as the Sun Above the Clouds. But it is the first time Naoki sung a character theme, so it's still kind of foundational in that sense, and it would kind of lay the foundation going forward for what the Strive themes would be. So this is a very important track in that sense. Let's hear it. If I can click it. I don't even know what I'm doing with my mouth right now. I'm just filling the air. Wait, I'm wasting that ozone layer, let me tell you. According to instinct, no one has told me how or why to survive. To connect. Before the moon's domination fly. Before being dragged down, don't lose your wings, even if it turns to ash. Fly, dive, even if you ride. And this is a very good song. That kind of it's again, like I said, it's really the first modern character theme for Guilty Gear, and this is the first vocal track that really like dives into the character's mindset. Of course, Worthless is Song Above the Clouds is right there, but this one does it a little differently, and you can definitely tell that. And you really get like a good sense of the type of character Raven is, and what he's about, and what he stands for, and what his deal is. You know, he's a very kind of broken character in that his immortality has kind of made him crazy, and he kind of fails to see the point in life. You know, he kind of, you know, I don't even know what I'm saying. Dive, even if you ride. Revolution. That is life. And then I really like this bit because it kind of slows it down and kind of peels back the layers of Raven. And I like to think of this section, this bridge section, as more of like Raven's origins, how he was in the past, you know? Back when he wasn't just completely disillusioned with life, and this is like kind of his revelation moment on what his immortality means, you know? This is Raven's true thoughts, you know? The other ones just kind of for show to make himself kind of look edgy, and it's probably something he kind of believes he thinks is true. But I think that quiet section is what he's like truly about, you know? Before being dragged down, even if it turns to ash. Dive, even if you ride. Okay. Now, Suki no Shihai. I think Suki no Shihai is a fantastic song, but I don't think it quite breaks into bullshit blazing. You know? It's really, really good. It's really, really good. But I don't think it quite manages to crack in. You know? At least for me. You know, there are songs where people tell me, "Oh, this is my favorite song in the game," or my favorite song in the series, "Cough Cough, the Town Inside Me," and I look at them like they're stupid. Are you stupid or something? And it's and they genuinely believe it. I just can't believe that they believe that. Or I tell them, you need to listen to more of the soundtrack. Listen to Holy Orders. Listen to Holy Orders before you talk to me, little bro. But Tsuki no Shihai is definitely one of the songs. Really, pretty much every song that is like A tier and above, if somebody tells me that this is their favorite song in this series, then I'm like, you know what? That's valid. That's real. You're real for that. I just realized Solitude That Asks Nothing in Return is not in A tier or above. I will be hearing about that more than likely. But you know what? For maximum slander, because I gotta always be on that maximum slander, I'm sticking with it. A tier is the cutoff. If you're A tier and above, you're valid. If these are your favorite songs in the game, not valid. That is that one Pyro Noob decree. And what I decree is 100% true. But like Tsuki no Shihai, like it's definitely on the border, you know. You tell me, hey, I think Tsuki no Shihai should be in Bullshit Blazing, and I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. But I just can't bring myself to agree. Partially because we live in a post-Strive world. You know, if Strive didn't exist, if XRD was the last Guilty Gear game, I'd probably put Tsuki no Shihai in Bullshit Blazing. But because of the context of Strive's character themes, Tsuki no Shihai, some of the stuff it does is kind of outdated. You know, it's still built like an XRD character theme, which is I mentioned it with kind of Ino and with Leo's themes. XRD's themes work, but they can be pretty formulaic. The formula works, so I'm not going to complain, but they can be pretty formulaic. But anyways, that's enough yap about that. How many songs is left? 14. What time? It's nearly 1 a.m. I hate to postpone finishing XRD another stream, but like I gotta do it. These 14 songs are gonna have to be next stream. So next stream, we will finish XRD. Then the stream after that, we will start Guilty Gear. I will try to... I don't even know how many songs are in... Or we'll start Strive. Obviously, we'll start Guilty Gear. We've been on Guilty Gear this entire freaking time. For how many weeks now? It's been like probably close to 2 months. But how many is in Strive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 30. That's still not so bad. Well, technically there's 2 more, 32, because of the new credits theme that I'm forgetting the name of right now, and because of Venom's theme. Venom. But yeah. These will be next time, then we'll start Strive the time after. Honestly, I may just start Strive on that stream, but we'll see what happens then. And then after that, we'll either start Strive, or we'll go further in Strive, or we'll finish Strive. Who knows? Who knows? But anyways, that's about all I can handle tonight. So that's another Tier List Thursday in the books. Next time I do a Tier List Thursday, we will be done with XRD. That I can promise. On the third Tier List Thursday that has XRD songs, we will be done with XRD. But what can I say? There's just so many great songs, and there's still so many great songs to go over, and I want to be in tip-top condition to cover them. And I am not that any longer. So yeah. Hope to see you then. I also hope to see you tomorrow, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen yet. We will see what happens. Oh, wait, hold on, hold up, wait a minute. There's new Guilty Gear plushies. Wait a minute, I could get a Faust plushie. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't want freaking Biken or Milia. Get out of here, losers. I could get a Faust plushie. Do I want to do that right now on stream? Hold on, I'll show it off. I was just like looking through my Steam, because I was gonna be like, oh, I could play this, or I could play this, you know, and then I don't play those and I play something entirely different. You know how it is. I'm sure those of you who've been around these parts have figured that out, that I say I'm gonna play something and then I never do. I swear, I'll get back to SMT3 eventually. I'll get back one of these days. But I don't know. I may need to do it. It ships August 11th. Oh, never mind. I can't do that. I'm gonna be gone. Only available until May 18th. Fuck it. I'm not getting Biken or Milia though. I just want a Faust. For those who don't know, I used to main Faust. Faust was my first main in Strive before Abba came along, and I used to main Biken too. But let me see freaking Biken. Let me see Biken. This is what she looks like. I want to see. Just stop doing that. Freaking fucking hell. I mean, she's alright. There's no Faust though. Of course, there's 300. How much has Faust sold? Out of curiosity, if there's 340. Really, Faust is sold better. I guess that makes sense because there's Biken merch. Biken has figures. There is no Faust merch. Like, hold on, let me look up Faust merch Guilty Gear, because there's not a lot. Yeah, stuff from Etsy, stuff from whatever, a freaking varsity jacket. There's not really any official Faust merch. There's like this, which is actually pretty cool because it has pockets. I didn't know it had pockets. This might be peak. Honestly, I would consider getting that if I had money. Cause like, holy shit, that's fucking $50 for a t-shirt with pockets. Now I'm just gonna look through the fucking Guilty Gear merch. I could be ranking music. I could be doing that right now. I hope you know that. Well, let's see the Undernight merch first of all. Nothing. No Undernight merch. Is Blaze Blue even a category? What the fuck? Hold on. I'm gonna look at Blaze Blue. Nothing. Then I'm gonna look at this because what the hell is this? What the hell? Oh my god! I didn't know Arxis started making all this crazy shit. Like, holy shit! What the fuck? Oh, bro, this cannot be real. I wish that this website offered statistics on how much people bought this. I really want to know. I want to know how much people bought this. I would maybe buy the ABBA one, because ABBA is my main, but I would not really buy. Actually, I would maybe buy the Nago one too. That's cool, and the cover art. I wouldn't buy any of the other ones. Oh, what the fuck is this? Testament's birthday bundle. Is that like? It's fucking holy shit, $250? What the fuck, bro? Dude, they're charging crazy shit. Honestly, the Testament boots go hard. They're like actually stylish. Like, I could imagine somebody wearing them, and I would probably know it's from Guilty Gear because I'm autistic like that, but not many other people would know. And what is that like a poster, or is that the blanket? Or It's a desk mat and a blanket. Bro. I want to know how many people bought this. It's a sale on the Ava blanket. I see. Oh, Elfeld gets her own slot too. Elfeld and Bridget. I'm gonna click on the Bridget tab. Oh my god, this is depressing. Bro. Why is Testament here? Why is Testament here? This is the Bridget tab. I pretty clearly clicked on the Bridget tab. This is Testament, bro. Oh, hey, Cyber. I got tired of doing tier list stuff, so I was gonna call it for the night, and then I was looking at my Steam page. I didn't know that, actually. I did not know that. I was looking at the Steam page, and I saw that they're making a Faust plushie, and I was super excited, because this is like the first Faust merch since the t-shirt. And then that got me on the rabbit hole of doing looking at Guilty Gear merch. Yeah, they're doing look at the Strive page. They're doing Faust, Milia, and Biken, which I think Milia and Biken already got plushies, but Faust plushie's pretty fire, you know. It kind of looks stupid like the Potemkin plush, but whatever. No Venom. Venom's too recent. Like, they have to gauge Venom's popularity in Strive. Because if Venom's not popular in Strive, Venom's not getting any merch. Let's keep it real. It's all about the Strivers. Which, honestly, I thought Abba was pretty popular, but she doesn't have a lot of merch either, so what do I know? Cosplay and apparel. Let's see what's new here. Every time I see the Chaos glasses, I want to get them, because the Chaos glasses are cool, but they probably will make a keychain. That seems to be the one thing every character gets, is a keychain. I would get the Eno sunglasses too if I had the funds. But I honestly, from everything I've seen, I don't. Oh, they're selling his jacket. I probably just passed that because I'm on cosplay and apparel. That's Chaos's jacket. I don't see Venom's jacket. I guess it's on a different website. I guess that's not on the official Arxis website. But yeah. I can't believe Elfo got her own tab. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but like, man. Oh, you were talking about Chaos? Fair enough. Chaos is a pretty fire jacket. I mean, it's not even Chaos's jacket, though. Like, he stole that. You watched him steal that in story mode. It's a thief. Stolen valor, bro. That should be background CIA guy number 15's jacket. That's what it should be listed as. Why does Elville get her own tab? There's literally nothing here. It's freaking t-shirts, patches, a headband, and 2 blankets. Who cares? Or a desk mat and a blanket. Everybody has a desk mat and blanket. Get out of here. Oh, and Testament gets their own tab too. Fair enough. Let's see all the keychains. True. Gooner's got a goon. For real. The Paracelsus keychain is fire. I guess you'd want like a pull cue. That's what they're called, right? A pull cue keychain for Venom. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, it has Faust's glove. That's cool. Or okay, would you want a pull cue or would you want Venom balls? Which one's more desirable? The Q or the balls? Robo-Kai head is for when Robo-Kai gets in. We don't need to talk. Robo-Kai's still coming. He's coming in season 5. We don't need to talk about Robo-Kai. He's gonna be his own character soon. Trust. Venom balls. Venom's balls are that's a Marvel thing. The 19 inches. The 19 inches of Venom's pull cue. Oh, and Ramlethal gets her own tab too. See, this makes sense, because at least there's like the hat and the cloak. Like, Elpha doesn't even have... She has the headband, I guess, but that's not like good cosplay apparel. Like, the cloak is good cosplay apparel. See the plushies. Didn't they have a Mini Faust plush, or am I losing my mind? I could have sworn they had a Mini Faust plush. Or maybe they sold out and I can't see it anymore. Yeah, price, more filters. Yeah, they may have sold out of the Mini Faust plush. The muffin would be cool. The muffin would be cool. I would rock with the muffin. Or they could do like a gachapon system where you get just like random pool balls, and the super rare pull is the muffin. So it's just like the video game. I pog at the screen because it's just like the video game. Pre-orders. Let's see what's up for pre-order. The Chaos jacket, which is actually CIA guy number 15's jacket, Stolen Valor. Oh, Paracelsus keychain is a pre-order. That's a pre-order? I swear I've seen this for like a year on this website. Have they seriously not put it out? That's crazy work. I'm not gonna lie. And the Jacko Ball. Why is the Jacko Ball getting a plush before like I don't know, what's his face? Ramlethal's little buddy. Shoot, what's his name? I've completely forgotten his name. Oh well. Yeah, it needs to weigh like 25 pounds, so it's an actual ball and chain. Yeah, like hold on, where is it? Yeah, that's Venus and Velva, but that's what it's called when it's split. When they're together, it's called something different, and I can't remember his name. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm going on guiltygear.wiki. I'm gonna lose my mind if I don't know the answer to this. Yeah, it's a fire background. The Ultimate Cars background. It goes crazy. Or not Ultimate, what am I talking about? Or wait, it is Ultimate Cars. I'm like getting confused between Ultimate Cars and Perfect Cell. I was about to call him Perfect Cars. Yeah, I was he's Perfect Lifeform Cars. He can be Perfect Cell for one day. I don't know. I have a Cell figure and I don't have a Cars figure, so I guess I'm more of a Cell fan than Cars. Oh, you're watching part 6 is a good part. There's some things I don't really like about it. Like, I don't really care for Weather Report or Anasui, but I love Jolene. Jolene is probably my favorite protagonist. Now, what's her name? Well, I've still got to find the guy. Relatives. That's the relatives. Affiliation. Okay. Just gotta look for the orange. The orange one. Lucifero. Lucifero, that's his name. I found it. It's Lucifero. and he splits into Venus and Velva. I don't know how I forgot Lucifero. That's like a baller name. But they need a plush of him. Yeah. Releasing Part 6 in batches was just like a really big mistake. I watched them all because I'm a huge JoJo fan, so I was gonna watch them regardless. But it really did just kill the hype. Like, I think it took me a couple of months to watch the second batch. I think I only watched it like right before the third batch came out. And I think I only watched the third batch because I knew that they were they were doing it right as, because I bought ASBR. That was like the first fighting game I really got into, was All-Star Battle R. And they were releasing spoiler alert, Poochie and Weather Report with like on the same day that the final batch of Part 6 was coming out. So I remembered that it was happening because of that game, not even because of like I was keeping up with it. Oh, 2 weeks ago is rough. I hope you bought it on sale because nobody plays that game. Like, I remember on launch, like, even on launch, it was really bad because Namco just. Oh, okay, that's good. Because Namco just refused to put rollback in it. It doesn't have rollback in the year of our Lord 2025. So it died so fast. When, if it had rollback, people would probably still be playing it, because if you ignore the rollback thing, it is a very solid fighting game. Oh, my pack stamina is good on my Pokemon TCG game. I gotta open a pack later. But yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Yeah, that's probably the right way to play it, is as a Discord fighter. I was on the like competitive Discord for ASBR. So like I never played ranked or played competitive or like really got into it. But I would keep up with people talking about it on, and like going on Parsec and stuff. Oblivion and Street Fighter. I have Street Fighter. I like Street Fighter. It's pretty cool. I think I'm only as far as like Chapter 2 in World Tour, but assuming you're playing Street Fighter 6. You could be playing like Third Strike or something, I don't know. Close off all my tabs. Just keep on that. Oh, that's cool. Go for you. I need to play more at more locals. I want to get more into Under Night because it's a really cool game, but it's also just rough to learn. And it doesn't help that if I go online, I'm just going to get pub stomped. Oh, that sounds fun. You'll be doing something fun with your Saturday. I'm going to do like my CPR certification and all that on Saturday, so I've got whatever going on that day. But yeah, and I've heard, speaking of Oblivion, I've heard decent things about the Oblivion remake. But I'm not really a big Elder Scrolls fan or a Bethesda fan anyways, so I'm probably never gonna pick it up. Well, that's good. I'm glad you like it. I remember I tried Skyrim like forever ago, and I got past the first dungeon and I just hated it because I can't stand the way Bethesda makes video games. So I put it down. I'm like, I'm not gonna pick it back up, and I'm not really gonna try any of the other Elder Scrolls or any of the Bethesda Fallouts because I know I'm not gonna like them. So I'm not gonna waste my money trying to force myself to like it. Doom? Which Doom? Cause 2016 and Eternal are pretty good. Is what I'll say. I liked 2016 and Eternal. I'm probably not gonna get Dark Ages though, cause yeah, those are good games. I would recommend them. I'm probably not gonna get Dark Ages because of just all the stuff with Mick Gordon. It just leaves like a sour taste in my mouth. I don't want to mess with that. But you know, if you don't really care about that, then by all means, I would suggest it. It'll probably be decent. Although from the gameplay trailers, it looks a lot slower than Eternal, and what I really liked about Eternal was the fast-paced movement. So what happened with Mick was that, and I think there's a Moist critical video on this, like there always is, and he probably goes into more detail than I know. But what happened is that they, during the development for Eternal, they were like giving him a bunch of deadlines and acting really shitty towards him. And then Marty Stratton, who's like an executive producer at id, put like all the blame on Mick when they couldn't get a vinyl out because none of the stuff was really ready when Eternal released. And basically just like blamed him for all the problems with the soundtrack. And like Mick didn't say anything for years, so everybody just kind of assumed that Marty wasn't lying. And then finally Mick came out with like a huge lawsuit and pretty much said, yeah, he was lying the whole time and he was being an asshole and was doing all this other like shady stuff. So that just kind of left a sour taste in my mouth because I really respect Mick Gordon. Even beyond the Doom soundtrack, his stuff on Killer Instinct is really cool. Honestly, I probably like Killer Instinct more than Doom soundtrack-wise. Yeah, it just wasn't a good situation. Again, there's probably a Moist critical video, or I can look that up right now. The Mick Gordon situation is crazy. Mick Gordon. Drama. That's the way to do it. Yeah, probably either the Moist critical video or this video. I've watched them, so I guess that's my seal of approval. Would be your spots to go for more information on that. Yeah. And I mean, and if you're like super excited for Dark Ages, you know, I would still say like get it if you don't really care about all that, because you know, at the end of the day, if you can look past that stuff, then look past it. Because I mean, I look past all sorts of Nintendo stuff. I still support them all the time, even though I think what they do is shitty. But that's a give and take. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts, pretty much. And if Dark Ages looked really, really cool, then I probably would look past it. But again, the gameplay for Dark Ages just looks a lot slower than Eternal, and I like moving in my shooters. Like, the most fun shooter I've played in years is Neon White, and Neon White is all about the movement. So, but that's my 2 cents. I guess I'll throw on my just chatting screen. I've literally never used this screen before today. I don't even have music for it. I should add some. Let me see about all that. Media source. Okay. Then loop. And then browse. I don't have Oblivion Harvest on downloaded, unfortunately. That is why I exclusively use stuff from the Shantae Half Genie Hero soundtrack, because I have that downloaded and I don't have to do anything for it. I have Roddy Tops, I have Sky, I have the thing. Guess I could do Uncle Mimic. That's a good one. It's Uncle Mimic's song. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably too loud though. Yeah, they also have pretty crazy requirements. Which Doom game is that? Is that Eternal or 2016? Or is that, yeah, I need to turn it down. Hold on, that's probably a little bit. What do I have the other ones at? Oh, I have it way lower on the other ones. I have it at like -40. There we go, that's probably better. Dark Ages, okay. Because I was about to say, Eternal, I ran on like my crappy HP laptop. Of course, it only played at like 10 frames a second, but hey, it worked. But, well. I haven't even really been keeping up with Dark Ages. I think I have only even seen like the first gameplay trailer, and it just didn't impress me. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna mess around with it. Well, it is what it is. Oh, then yeah, that makes sense why I haven't seen it. Then I didn't even know that they did that, or that they didn't do it recently. All right, I guess I'll open up my Pokemon pack on stream, see what I get. Absolutely nothing. I've been getting garbage packs recently. I need to get some better RNG. Uh-huh. What's up? Oh, what's that? Which thing did I do? Rank Solitude low or rank Venom low? Because I've done both. As a matter of fact, just in this stream, if you check the VOD, there was even more Solitude slander. I think the funniest part was just intentionally putting Holy Order's Robokai above Solitude. That was probably my crowning achievement. I'm just saying. Maybe your boy shouldn't have such garbage music if he wants respect. I'm just saying. My main has not had a bad track yet. I'm just saying. I don't think any of my mains have had a bad... Or wait, no, Fast has in the Korean OST. I did not like the Korean OST for Faust. And Biken has kind of mid-tracks all around, except for Mirror of the World. Oh well. No. Quicksilver's better than Keeping Gates. Quicksilver is really good. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I would rather listen to Quicksilver over Keeping Gates. Any day of the week. It goes crazy hard. That down. I'm probably messing up the tune. Oh shit. Oh, I dropped my thing. No. My fidget toy. It's not even a fidget toy, it's like a... I don't even know what this is. A candelabra. A plastic candelabra. Whatever. But yeah, Quicksilver goated. Quicksilver is goated. Yeah, exactly. Anything's a fidget toy if you try hard enough. This little taser thing on my desk can be a fidget toy. I'll tase myself on stream. But oh well. Oh well. Well, what time? Oh my god, it's 1:15. Man, I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta go go to the pool. So I'm not gonna get distracted by Faust plushies this time. I actually am gonna call it. I think you're gonna lose. Like, that's not even the Pyro's eyes. That's just it's just yeah. I mean, look, I gotta go get my lifeguard certification tomorrow, or at least start getting my lifeguard certification. I don't think I'm gonna get it tomorrow. Oh. Well, I guess the Pyro is still on screen. It's just on a different screen now. And now you can actually see the freaking Pyrovision goggles. I don't know why I guess it's the lighting on GM Big City just messes with the Pyrovision. Because the like kind of glowy eyes is how the Pyrovision is supposed to look. But whatever. It just kind of loses its charm if you can't really tell that it's Pyrovision on the Pyro, on my little Pyro avatar. But oh well. Is there anything else I want to say? I don't think there is. The stream's officially done. I'm gonna stop talking now. Yeah. That's true, except like I've got to like actually do physical labor and not just like picking things up. I've got to like work out and stuff. So unfortunately, I am gonna be the weak tonight. That's what I must be. Okay, I'm hearing. I'm listening. Just this once, I will listen. Uh-huh. See, that's true, but like the thingamajig, the Red Cross website told me I have to get a full night's sleep every night before I have a shift, so like it was literally in the instructional handbook that I'm supposed to sleep, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm 50. I'm probably sleeping less than 7 hours at this point. When am I supposed to wake up? I think I'm supposed to wake up at 7. So I'm at 6:45 right now. So I'm already sleeping less than that. Or 6:44 now. My time is ticking down. And I already have insomnia, so I'm not going to sleep as soon as I hit the pillow. But man, how long ago was it that I stopped ranking? I think I stopped doing tier list stuff at like an hour 45. It's been like 40 minutes. I probably could have gotten through all of XRD. Which, by the way, I'm still not done with all of XRD. I still got like the vocal tracks from Rev and all of Rev 2 to go. But that's next stream. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm at Safe Intoxication. So I've got Safe Intoxication, Wanna Be Crazy, Sky Should Be High, Freesia, Divide My Heart, The Ship, Blank, All I Can Do, Break a Spell, NSFW, Dear Song, One Dawn, Rakuman, and Enough is Enough. And that's all the things I've got left in XRD. And of course all of Strive. Which this tier list still has not been updated to include Venom's theme, so I guess I'll just have to make an icon for it myself. Oh well. Or maybe I just don't make an icon for it. Maybe I just don't rank 10th of myself. Because, I mean, let's face it, it would go in F anyways. It would be the only song to go in F. I mean, 10th of myself sucks. It was horrible. It's garbage. The rage bait was successful. The rage bait was successful. And on that note, on the note of a successful rage bait, I'll call it there. For real this time. For real, for real. Later, Gators.